If you want something glamorous, either because you just love fun color or you love sparkle, or you want something to wear to a party, let me show you what you're gonna love. I will start off first by saying to really get the best look, you want to have really nice canvas to work with. So taking care of your skin is super important. You could do all the covering up in the world and it's not going to be the same as actually having nice healthy skin to begin with. So have a good skincare routine. It's going to make the world of difference. And then what I've done is I've done half my face minus lip color. I'll show you the other half. And I'm going to start with, this is called Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. This is especially wonderful if you have oily skin, but really it's good for anybody. And it minimizes wrinkles and pores. And I'm gonna apply it in a downward motion, but I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. And it's gonna give you a nice, even, smooth canvas, and your foundation and all of your makeup is gonna go on a lot more smoothly. While that sits, I'm gonna go ahead and take Candlelight Shadow Scents. All of our eyeshadows are cream to powder, and they come in a little container like this. So you can buy them one at a time and figure out exactly what you want for your look. You don't have to buy a palette with 10 different colors that you're never gonna wear. And I'm just doing a little bit of color correction right here in the inner corner of my eye, and then smoothing out my eyelid. That is actually a really nice step to take if you want your eyeshadow to really pop, or you have a lot of dark veins on your eyes. Use a flesh toned color is going to be perfect for that. Get a really, again, a nice canvas. Another great thing about these shadows is they do not crease, and they don't smudge off, so they're still going to be there at the end of the day when you are done with everything you need to do. You're ready to take off your makeup. I guarantee you're going to look, and it's going to look fresh like you had just put it on. This is called Blush Scents. I'm using the bronze color, and it is also smudge resistant. They're water resistant, and I love how versatile these products are. I'm using blush on my eye. I'm going for a nice bronzy fall / holiday look here. And you can use the blush on your eyes. You can use shadows on your face as blush. I just use shadow as concealer. They're extremely versatile. So I'm just blending that into the crease, and then I'm going to take Mocha Java Shadow Scents. Really great neutral brown matte color. These colors are so pigmented, you only need a tiny bit, and it's going to go a long way. So they last a really long time. I'm concentrating this color on the inner corner and the outside. Whoop, clumsy. Because I'm going to actually highlight the inside or the very middle of my eyelid. And to do that, I'm going to use Whisper Pink Shadow Scents. It's super light, almost white pink. See how pigmented that is? If I want to leave it really, really bright like that, I could just gently tap it into place, or if I want it to barely show, I could blend it out a lot more. And the thing about these cream to powder shadows, they're really easy to work with. Once they dry, they're going to stay all day for you, but they don't dry for a few minutes, so you have plenty of time to blend and do whatever you need to do to get it looking how you want. I am topping that Whisper Pink with Sandstone Pearl Shimmer just to add a nice little sparkle. We have some matte shadows and some shimmer shadows and a couple of glitter shadows. So depending on how matte or sparkly you want, there's different options. Okay, now I'm going to use a dark chocolatey brown called Garnet in the outer corner of my eye. If you want to do a really nice smoky eye, this color is amazing, and you could just pile it on and leave it really pigmented, or you can blend it out more if you want a subtle hint of shading. it works well like that as well. So I'm bringing it up slightly into the crease. Well, it's very simple, almost no effort and not a million layers to get any pigment at all. A lot of drugstore eyeshadows you either cannot see or you have to layer on and layer on and layer on. But this is super easy. And now that that is done, we'll go ahead and move on to foundation. And these foundations, they come in an airless pump, so you don't waste any product, and they're really easy to match to your skin tone. They have a really great color matching technology, and most women can actually wear up to 3 different shades and it will still match your skin. I can wear 3 different ones myself. It also saves you the headache of having to buy multiple different shades for different times of year. Unless you get a really extreme tan, you don't really need to do that. You can wear the same one all year round. I'm just stippling it in place. It has really great coverage, but it feels like nothing. It's not thick or cakey. It doesn't kind of dry onto your skin, and it's actually really nourishing for your skin. All of the cream-based cosmetic products have skincare in them. They're essentially skincare with pigment in it. They're all really good for your skin, and the foundations have a mechanical shield, which is equivalent to SPF 15. So you're protecting your skin from harmful UV rays while you wear it. Next, we'll go ahead and do eyebrows before we move on to eyeliner. Eyebrows are really important, especially if you're going for a glamorous look. And there's a couple of options for our brows. You can use another shadow sense, which is what I am doing right now. I'm using Smoked Topaz, it's called. And you can fill your brows with an eyeliner or brow brush. Or, if you have really unruly brows, you could use Brow Sense. Brow Sense also has tint. It comes in 4 different shades: light, taupe, auburn, and dark. And it has gel-like properties. And I'll show you what it looks like. It is double-sided, and it has a brush on one end so you can comb through your brows, and on the other end is your product and this tiny little applicator brush. And I actually love to use both of these. I love to fill in with the shadow, and then I add Brow Sense on top for its gel properties because I want to tame those unruly brows. Or you could just use one. Kind of depends on what you need and what you like. Next, eyeliner. And there's a couple of options for eyeliner as well. I'm using a liquid today. This one has sparkle in it. There's liquid and a liner pencil, or you could use shadow as well. There's a really great black one called Onyx, and using the shadow actually is great. You can sort of get double purpose. When I use the shadow, I like to use a liner brush. And Onyx is great, or Garnet, that chocolatey brown. I'm going to peek in my mirror to the side here. Eyeliner is no joke to put on with a phone camera, let me tell you. There, so that's that, and it's budge proof and smudge proof. All of the options are, so you're not going to end up with liner all over your face. That's a huge plus, huge plus. Next, I am going to put on a lash primer. It's called Undersense. It's a gray material, and this will build and lengthen your lashes. I'll let it dry just a little bit, but not quite all the way before I put on my mascara, and it's just going to give that extra oomph. Really perfect if you feel like your lashes need a lot of extra help with length or with volume. Okay, while that dries, I'm going to take that same bronze blush sense that I use on my eyes, and I'm going to actually use it for a little bit of contour. So it's so pigmented. I'm just squeezing it so gently because it is going to show up so well. If I do too much, I'll look like a clown. So it's going to make it last forever. They last so long. So just blend really well. I'm going right underneath my cheekbone and then a little bit on my forehead. And depending on your face shape, you may contour differently. A little bit here. Perfect. And now that under sense is about ready. Like I said, I don't want it to be all the way dry. I still want my lashes to be flexible and not stiff. So now I'm putting on, and I'm going to try to not smear all over my eyelid. I'm putting on, it's called Volume Intense Lash Sense. It's what we call our mascara. This one is actually a brand new release. They just redid their mascara and I am in love with it. It adds so much volume. It has this really great thick applicator brush, and it contains properties that help your lashes grow and just strengthens your lashes, keeps them moisturized and healthy. And who doesn't want longer lashes? And this is a waterproof option. There's also non-waterproof. But look at that, just from one layer. And you can even double up on the Undersense primer layers. You can do extra of that, do as much as you want to add as much volume and length as you so desire. Okay, and then we're almost finished here. I'm going to add some cherry blush sense. It's a really beautiful reddish pink. And see how tiny of an amount I'm using. I can add more if I want, but it's so pigmented you really don't need a lot. So start small and add more if you need it. And what's also really great about having such strong pigment, besides the fact that it will last a long time, if you want to have a bolder look, you can get it very easily. But if you want a subtle look, they still blend so well that you don't have to worry about accidentally making yourself look like a clown every day. I'm trying to match up both sides. There we go. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do for my face before lip color is one of my favorite ways to highlight. This is called Pearlizer. It's actually part of the foundation line, but it's basically sheer and it just has this wonderful luminescent glow, and I'm just using a tiny bit. This will also last you forever. You can actually mix it in with your foundation if you want for an all-over youthful glow, or you can just use it to highlight. So look at that sheen. I love that. Perfect for a holiday party. I cannot wait to wear this to some sort of party. And now, this would not be complete without a lip color. So I'm going to clean off my lips. And I'm going to wear bold red. And I'm going to shake up the lip color. So these liquid lip colors, they last 4 to 18 hours. These are actually the original long-lasting lipsticks. They've been around since the 90s. I don't know if you knew that, but Synergence has been in business since the 90s. And this color, look how vibrant and gorgeous. This is part of a limited edition collection. It's called Hurricane Red. I'm going to put it on in 3 thin layers and let them dry in between. Check my mirror. Okay, let it dry a little bit. And notice I'm not swiping back and forth, I'm just going in one direction. So these colors, I'm going to top it with a moisturizing gloss, and it's going to actually help your lips be healthier. My lips have never been less chapped and never smoother or more healthy than they have been since I started using lip scents. They do not have wax in them, which actually allows your lips to be better hydrated. Wax products like chapstick, they just coat your lips. They don't actually hydrate them from the inside out. But the lip scents gloss will. Okay, that's the last layer. So I'll top it with the gloss as soon as that's dry, and then I'm actually going to put on top of it our Diamond Kiss gloss. This is from a special collection. It has diamond dust particles in it. Perfect for holidays. I want to make sure this is dry. Some of the bolder colors, they dry just a little bit slower. There's shimmer colors, matte colors, light colors, bold colors, dark colors, whatever you like, it's there. Okay. Oh, and the gloss feels so good. It's so hydrating. It feels amazing on your lips. I will top it off. I'm gonna keep the regular gloss on because it's so hydrating, and I'm just adding this as a special on top. It's just so shimmery. Love it. Anyway, that's the look. There are so many color options for both the eyeshadow, blush, lip colors. So anyway, think about what you're looking for and what sounds super fun to you, and make sure you comment it and let me know what you just have to have.